Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer decided to graze the screens. He granted an interview, and this is what he said about the whole case. Take a listen, please. By the way, this particular lawyer is Maxwell. So this is what he had to say about what Michael Okpara granted an interview talking about Nnamdi Kanu and the case itself. I don't know if lawyers should speak like this, but what do I know? Take a listen, please. Talking people, don't worry. We already made room for you. While OT was traveling to Sokoto to see Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer decided to graze the screens. He granted an interview, and this is what he said about the whole case. Take a listen, please. By the way, this particular lawyer is Maxwell. So this is what he had to say about what Michael Okpara granted an interview talking about Nnamdi Kanu and the case itself. I don't know if lawyers should speak like this, but what do I know? Take a listen, please.
I don't want to talk about those who are looking for power. Do you know one thing I like Tinubu? You know one thing I like Tinubu? Tinubu is not somebody to do eye service. I hear what I'm saying. In your family, you go and you sold your brother out because of porridge of yam. I don't know whether you're assuming Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is at fault. Are you supposed to say such a thing? If you are reasonable, if you say that you are reasonable, you are somebody, former governor, former this, are you supposed to say such a thing? In a country that a bandit, a terrorist, killed Inspector General, Assistant Commissioner of Police, and wore his clothes, his uniform, and come for negotiation meeting with the federal government, and nothing happened. A country where the main bandits and the terrorists are having meeting with, and they said, the government officials said, we know them. But this one, nobody in this trial, nobody, no evidence, no somebody, so just as in I, Mr. AAA, I was a person that burned police station. I was a person that killed this person. I was a person that did this. And I was able to do it because of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's instruction or broadcast. No single person. No single person. Knockout. I don't know what you call knockout. This one's small, the children normally play during the FSC period. It was a tendered in a terrorism charge. No communication. Just like how we normally see. I have participated. I have seen trial. How the trial of a terrorist, how they normally handle it. It's not a tear. It's not a tear bread something. It's a very serious business. You must secure the conviction, the trial, prove it beyond reasonable doubt. This is the gun. This person is the person who used this gun and killed this person. He said that he was able to kill it upon hearing. You link that broadcast to that particular action. It is not presumed. You don't presume it. You don't do it in assumption. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. Mr. Victor, somebody said, Allah will deal with you. If I don't kill you this night, call me bastard. And somebody reached home and died. The person made a comment, it's true. He will be arrested because he's the person that, but it doesn't end like that. You must check where, okay, now, when your chief asked this question, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, if you go to conference, they played it too. I'm just giving this instance, and I want people to understand it. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, Ikenwachuku and those who attended international national conference, that national conference, 2014 national conference, that if you go there and you do not talk about Biafra, just write your will. Are you know what I'm saying? This is one of the things Nnamdi Kanu, according to them, the same Nnamdi Kanu said. The chief asked them, those people that went there, those Igbo people, did they talk about Biafra there? He said no. Is any of them died? Has any of them died? He said no. That one has settled that. Are you getting what I'm saying? Sure. So when somebody made a comment, when somebody said, I will bomb this place, you check, even in law, you check the circumstances that warranted that person to say that thing. Even before you go into that particular comment, you first of all investigate the person from the back. His call, contacts, the people that is sponsored. These are the things that you use to prove terrorism, for goodness sake. Not broadcast. And the broadcast we're even talking about, we watch it, we participated in it. Like ESN. He said that now, if you watch in the southeast, what is raining is raping people, kidnapping, and all these things. We are. This is a matter of urgency. We are going to recruit these people to go into the bush and make sure that there is nothing like banditry, kidnapping, and raping in our bush. And while we are doing this thing, we are going to organize, package the law, and send it to the various state house of assembly for them to enact it as a law, so that it will have backup. In that broadcast
is enough. So you have this thing, and you were the lawyer, and you didn't say anything during when they were having the hearing. You didn't talk. It's now you are telling everybody that I'm not a con. You know, the entire thing was like a circus. Don't talk when I'm talking. That's the lawyer. And then when it was time to present all the evidence you are talking about right now, nobody was talking. He's now the man who went to represent himself. Then he calls you guys consultants. All these things you're talking about, he didn't present it at the time. So after the fact, you're not like, oh, guys, let me tell you something. This is how they used to do it. How do you mean that's how they used to do it? And by the way, he said they didn't find a gun. Did anybody find a gun in Simon Ekpa's hand? Was Simon Ekpa shooting anybody? So why was he imprisoned in Finland? I think at this moment they should be pushing the appeal and be more strategic. I mean, I wish them all the best, to be honest. It's for me, it's neither here nor there. But the whole idea of just going around, Koyemi. Sorry, is he a lawyer? Was he on that case? Why is he telling us all these things? Like, what do I want to do with this information? I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a judge. Like, wasn't he supposed to tell the judge all this fantastic information that he has? Why is he bringing it to us after the fact? He says he has been to Guinea, he has been to many cases of terrorists. I don't know. So you know how serious it is, and your guy is shouting, Omoto, show me the law, in a serious case. He's telling the counsel, counsel to the government, the prosecution, Awomolo, saying that God will judge him and punish him now and forever. In a serious, you call it a serious case. I don't know if this is how I mean, again, I didn't study law. I took courses with law students, but the ones that we work together, I don't think they think like this. This is a bit low for me. I'm not a lawyer. So if you're a lawyer, please, when it's time to come up, please come and lecture us. This is how you guys do law. We say, you go join the case, so now you be lawyer for the matter, you go there, go talk, you can't lose case after your client don't say, don't talk when I'm talking. And then he don't say he won't defend himself. The information where you get, the evidence where you get, you don't go present them more. He go just stand up, say he won't defend himself. He will not tell the judge, right, that he wants to have 23 witnesses, and then you get some days, there'll be a particular date. On the day of his defense, he will then tell the court that he's not even doing it again. Then he will ask the court, do you even have jurisdiction? So when he's now done with all that drama, you now come on social media to tell us what should have happened. And I asked the question earlier, was Simon Ekpa caught with banger, knockout or gun in Finland? Because if now by knockout or gun, I don't think they would have imprisoned him, right? And when I'm seeing the comment section, I had to mute some people because it's too early for the childishness. What I'm noticing, right, is that people are not even bold to speak to something that is wrong because that person is from the ethnic group, and that's the person that calls everybody bigots. If somebody era, let me just say it in English. The point is, if you're someone from your household is doing something wrong and you don't correct them, when something happens to them or when the consequences of what they are doing, eventually arrive, it's going to affect you. Meanwhile, social media, you can't get judgment on social, you can't get justice on social media. I don't understand. This should have happened. I don't even know when it should have happened. Maybe before the case. I don't even know. You are the lawyer. You're the regular person just walking the streets. You were the lawyer in that same case, and you're talking as if you are an analyst, just discussing the merit and demerit of the case. It's amazing. But then again, I'm not a lawyer, so if you're one, when it's time to come up, please feel free to come up and explain to us. Let's just finish this whole thing, and then we'll move on to other things. Okay? Enjoy.
His call, contacts, the people that is sponsored. These are the things that you used to use to prove terrorism, for goodness sake. Not broadcast. And the broadcast we're even talking about, we watch it, we participated in it. Like ESN. He said that now, if you watch in the southeast, what is raining is raping people, kidnapping, and all these things. This is a matter of urgency. We are going to recruit these people to go into the bush and make sure that there is nothing like banditry, kidnapping, and raping in our.
How will a non-state actor create a body, a security outfit for his region, and you, a lawyer, you are saying that it makes sense? When this nonsense started, we spoke up, but we were told to shut up because apparently we are not Igbos. They say it's like Ibubiagu. Sorry, they say it's like Amotekun. How? The only thing you can compare to Amotekun in the southeast is Ibubiagu. That's the one that the state governors themselves had to create after Yoruba people have created, after we had created Amotekun. But ESN, those are non-state actors. You get them arms and ammunition, not because the government said so, but because Nnamdi Kanu said so. And you are saying, this is a lawyer. Oh God.
And raping in our bush. And while we are doing this thing, we are going to organize, package the law, and send it to the various state house of assembly for them to enact it as a law, so that it will have backup. In that broadcast, he use as a reference point. It was there. Do you know that particular video was not reviewed in the judgment? I can go on and on and on and on. I have the record of proceedings, Mr. Victor. I can give you a copy. If you have time, just read it. You will ask, reconcile the judgment with the record of proceedings. That's why I posted in my distance. Because Nnamdi Kanu said that if you know that you're with me, don't go and start arguing blindly on the social media. Because they normally pay people, they normally recruit people to pull him down. Concentrate on what you're doing. So I said, for you to talk about any particular judgment, and they said that this judgment is a judgment that is carrying a basket of injustice in his shoulder.
Whoever is carrying that basket, may the person not fall down, but it is well with all the basket cases that we keep hearing. I just think that people can do better, and when people are having conversations about this, I think it's important that we can talk about these things without. It is not ethnic. This case has nothing to do with Igbo people. You have to be retarded to think that this is about Igbos and to be insulting me in the comment section saying when the table turns, which table is going to turn your family house? This is an individual who had a case, or who still, she doesn't have a case anyway until they appeal, had a case with the federal government of Nigeria. Have you read the judgment? It's in the Telegram channel, by the way. FRN, Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Nnamdi Kanu, not Yoruba or Fulani or Hausa versus Igbo. And if the outcome is not satisfactory to you, and I understand, then you appeal. Not go all over the place writing in the comment section, Yoruba people, if something turns, what's going to turn your family house that is making you write nonsense? no ability to even think. Okay, Rob writing. Oh, girl, who raised you guys? Anyway, Honorable Obi Agwocha of House of Reps LP visited Nnamdi Kanu. Dr. Alex Oti has also visited Nnamdi Kanu. I think the person everybody should be waiting for right now is Peter Obi, because apparently he sees nothing wrong with whatever Nnamdi Kanu is doing. But I wish them all the best, and I hope, they go to Court of Appeal, and whatever wants to happen should happen, rather than all this tears.